doggies. Man, I almost didn't make it. Well, I mean, into this little lane closure thing right here. I had to race another truck to it. So, here we go. Now we are approaching and entering into the city limits of Rock Springs. And I better ease off the old accelerator here a little bit. Because I know the troopers are out. It's election day. Of course they're out. 45. Oh, see, here, this is this section that I mentioned, I think, in the past, where it's like actually complete. It's like finished. Everything's done and all beautiful. And all they have is the cones out. And for some reason, they're just not opening it up. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, there's some workers out here right now. Let's see. Let's see what these guys are doing. They're steamrolling something. They're steamrolling dirt for something. Maybe they're gonna, I don't know. Okay, they're still working. Hey, woo! Got a guy just walking across the old lane of traffic here. Because I should have been doing 45 like the speed limit said, huh? Okay, so that's not the section. That's not the section I was talking about. It's a different one. And that is definitely not it. It's coming up then. Actually, I don't even think it's not for a little ways. Now I think about it. I don't think it's closer. It's not until I get closer to Utah, actually, I believe. I still got about 100 miles to get to Utah. Yep. Rock Springs, Rock Candy. Okay, I'm just off right now, so I'm going to wrap it up. I still do need to wake up here. So, see you in a minute. Get ready to hold your breath. One of my favorites here, you know it. It's a big one. No, wait, no, it's not. It's a little one. Oh, it's a little one. Wow, look at these, yeah, look at these rocks. See, okay, so now I remember where I am here. Yeah, so they got these, like, little towers all over the place. These little, like, they're like, I don't know, yeah, they're like little towers or something. Pretty cool. It's a trip. There's more of them coming up here, too. I just got to make sure that I don't fly off the side of the road here real quick. Check my speed for a second there. So I have a new top speed now in this truck, and I don't know if I should even tell you. I don't even know if I should air this information. Might get me in trouble. But it occurred last night, going down a downgrade over here in Wyoming. And now, so I'll just say this, to my defense, is that the speed limits here in Wyoming are quite high. They're 80 miles an hour for the most part. Same as Utah. You know, with the exception of like once you get into the suburban areas, you know, they drop it down to like 75 or even 65. Excuse me, in spots. But yeah, I got a new record in this truck. And it's been recorded by Sheila B and Sheila D. So, And after I did it, it wasn't like an intentional thing necessarily. It was just, well, you know, I don't see any reason to use the brakes or the engine brake because that shit only slows you down, right? So it wasn't necessarily like an intention of, okay, let's see how fast I can go. Just, I had no reason to brake. And so just let it coast. And shortly thereafter, I did happen to see a trooper with somebody pulled over, and then I was like, you know what? All right. I guess maybe perhaps maybe brakes. I guess that's the reason to put on the brakes. Like, I saw no reason to put on the brakes as far as I was concerned, safety or anything like that. I just, yeah. But then shortly thereafter, I did see the reason to put on the brakes. You know, yeah, to save money, I guess, right? To save time and money. So I figure that's good. I think you know, I can live with that now. Like, I don't need to try and break that one. I don't think I could. Honestly, there's not very many places where you can actually get, you know, safely get up to that kind of speed in a big truck and feel safe about it and not be concerned about, you know, getting out of control or, you know, flying off the road or anything. It was absolutely a very, very straight run with a straight uphill at the end of it. So, you know, no matter what, the truck would be coming to, you know, a slowdown in any event. And it was straight, but not windy or nothing like that. Just hold on to the steering wheel and see where we go. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't feel any need to try and top it now at all. Okay, well, anyhow, yep. It's a wrap again. We'll see you in a bit. Well, alrighty, welcome back here to, well, the lunar surface. And if you look to the left of us here, you'll be able to get a look at Montes Alpinius over here. Which is a beautiful sight. People love to go climbing up there. Montes Alpinius over here on the lunar surface. And shortly we'll be working our way over to Tycho Crater. And yeah, heck of a place. It's a quite popular tourist destination over here on the moon. And that's coming up here shortly. So, yeah, that said, let's go ahead and do a quick time check-in for you. You know, there's a different cycle up here on the moon. So we're calling it Lunar Novembus Tricentis, and the time is 1,500 decimal points north. And I don't know, I'm trying to make this up as I go here. And yep, it's very lunar out here, I gotta say. Yep, and it's gonna get even more so here shortly, I believe. Yep. Montes Alpinius. Yep, we love it. I mean, it really does. It really does look like something from off the moon there. And, geez, in conjunction with that refinery that I went by last night out there, wherever that was, here in Wyoming, I'd say we got the moon beat. You know? We done it. We had visited the moon, I figured. Closest we're ever going to get to it anyhow. November, yep, November 3rd, November. It's interesting, you know, for those of you who've never really paid much attention to it before. I know there was quite a long time in my life that I never did. I never thought twice about it, but how the names of the months are really not really very accurate, are they? I mean, here they go telling us September is 9, right? When we all know that anything having to do with September or septum, you know, is 7, right? And October is 10, right? Everybody knows that octo means 8, and November is 11, and everybody knows that means 9, November. And then what do we get? December, right? Anything decimal has to do with 10. So they just really kind of got us all screwy, don't they? Somebody's lying to us, I figured. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have to wait for a little bit to get the, well, I don't know, you know what, that might do it. That might actually do it. I think we already passed Tycho Crater over there. And, yeah, but the real attraction was Montes Sabinius. That's the more popular tourist attraction. Yep. On the lunar surface there. Oh, then again, oh, look, we might be in luck here. Let's see if we can get you zoomed in here and see what we got up here in the distance. Quite impressive. Oh yeah, we still got some more. We're still coming up into Tycho Crater, whatnot, whatever they named those things up there, up down here. I mean, on here. Yep, off there in the distance. It's very lunar. Yep, it's very, very lunar. It's loony, even, you know? Like Looney Tunes. It's kind of loony. If it comes from the moon, it's definitely loony. Uh-oh, we're getting close to a little land speed record here again. Oh boy. That's not good. We're gonna have to check them brakes a little bit here. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to do that. Let's see. But let's do this too at the same time so we can actually see the there we go. There's Montes Sabinius right there. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't miss it. Yep. Pretty impressive. I know. Where's the applause? No, I'm just being silly. Boy, yeah, we really kind of got going there for a minute. I was getting kind of excited. Like, almost fast enough to leave the face of the Earth and head to the moon there for a minute. What does it take? 18,000 miles an hour is the word around the campfire, the amount of speed that it takes to leave the surface of the Earth to overcome the draw of the gravity. 18,000 miles an hour. Isn't that something? So basically, the way it works is to say this. If there was somebody, or he could design some sort of you know, baseball throwing device, right? You know how they got those little ones where, you know, it pitches baseballs so you can practice swinging, right? So if you could design one of those to spit out a baseball, you know, and a baseball designed to withstand yeah, that's a nice truck right there. I'm telling you, those international Lone Stars, man, beautiful trucks. Yeah, design a baseball to be able to withstand the pressures involved at 18,000 miles an hour, and a machine that would spit it out that fast. And if you just basically have the thing basically firing it off at a level with the earth, right? Like not straight up, I'm not talking about like straight up like a rocket. I'm talking about just level with the ground, just like a regular one, right? And fire that thing off at 18,000 miles an hour. Because of the curvature of the earth, it would actually leave the gravitational draw of the earth. And that's what it takes to get out into orbit, basically. That's the way that works. That's the science behind it anyhow. So, yeah, that's the way that works. Pretty interesting. So therein lies the question, yeah? So being that that's the case, why on earth, literally, do they just shoot rockets just straight up? Why do they go and make these rockets to go straight up when they could just have them at a, you know, like just like an airplane, right? Like on a runway, right? And it would require far less energy to just get that thing going, right? Get it up to speed at a level degree, or just a couple, you know, a 10-degree angle, right, or something, and just have that thing get up to speed right from a runway, and then eventually, you know, get up to 18,000 miles an hour and just leave the surface of the earth like that, like a baseball, like I said. It makes you kind of wonder why they would, you know, have the thing pointing straight up and cause it to require so much more energy to overcome just that initial, you know, all that weight involved, those big giant rockets and whatnot, to shoot them straight up. Like, it would just make more sense to start that thing off like an airplane, right? So I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, and all the G-forces on the pilots, you know, and the astronauts that they got to deal with from you know, from all the force of that thing lifting off, right? Just have that thing, you know, like, you know, pointing sideways, you know, level, or, you know, 10-degree angle, right, until it picks up speed. Seems like it would be a lot, you know, it would waste, you know, or it would use the energy, the fuel, far more efficiently to do it that way, you would think. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist, so imagine that. You know? I don't know. I'm just babbling. Yeah, I'm just babbling. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't know. I'm still just out there. I'm out there on the lunar surface right now, so I'm feeling a little bit loony. So it's a wrap again here. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.